What's up, guys? Twintuitive 717. I am back with another reading. Of course, the Bossy Views is all cuddled up in there. We're going to dive right into a collective message around the Divine Masculine Collective. So there could be something in the title of the reading that's already resonating with you. I ask that the universe provide clarity through the reading. What is the current energy like with the Divine Masculine Collective? Okay, so it's a confirmation that it's definitely around the Divine Masculine here that this is a message for. Okay, but I am getting a really calm energy here that's coming through, a really clean energy that's coming through with the Divine Masculines. Now, we have two cards here, interestingly enough, with two hands reaching out. Okay, so I'm getting a lot from that. I feel like many of them could be silent, they could be hermiting, and what the cards are revealing in this hermiting is like a lot of them could be in prayer, or they could be having a lot of spiritual epiphanies that could be a little bit uncomfortable, okay? Because remember, an awakening, sometimes I feel like that can be uncomfortable because it can seem like an overload of epiphanies and messages. It's like you want to isolate, is what I feel. But within this isolating, they're being called to receive. Okay, but many of them may be having trouble feeling like things can be that easy. Okay, forming structure and solid foundation could represent a lot of self-development, a lot of realizations about the people, places, and things around them. I'm also seeing too, for a lot of the Divine Masculines, it's like paying attention to who is coming through as authentic, like who's moving good around them and who's not. They could be having a lot of realizations about people that they've kept in their circle who continue to take from their stability. I feel like the Divine Feminine sits as a constant reminder for them to move with authenticity. And I feel like time and time again, a lot of the Divine Masculines are seeing that no matter how many times they return back to the same people, places, and things, there's never going to be a shift, and they're always going to end up in that same vibration without it elevating. Okay, like it's so weird, but it's like you're right is what I heard from the Divine Masculine Collective. I feel like they're seeing that you're right. Okay, and what I mean by this, and look, we have the nurture and compassion card. So I feel like they do have compassion, and their energy is a lot more nurturing and maybe protective towards you, which is why they're more open to receiving information about this journey and moving forward as authentic. It's because I feel like there is this craving to be something more in this lifetime, and that's the feeling that can't escape a lot of your Divine Masculines. And you've been positioned in this lifetime where a lot of you are reaching outwards and doing things through manifestation, law of attraction, like just a shift in your attitude. And a lot of your masculines, they see it. Okay, they see it. A lot of them are drawn to it as well. Many of them feel your Divine Feminine energy in the form of creativity. Okay, when they see you and when they watch you, not only do they feel this passion and this, sensual chemistry towards you, but you make them feel like they want to do more and they want to be more. That's why I feel like forming structure and solid foundation is coming up. Okay, a lot of your Divine Masculines could be bunkering down as well and preparing to, look, we have renewal and spark. It's like preparing to get serious, or they're back at that place where they're when you spend a lot of time in the year, like we get a year, for example, and it's like, it's kind of coming up to that setting resolutions for yourself. And it's like, what are you going to do with 2025? I feel like they could be in that place of, okay, I get another shot of trying to get this right, or do something big for myself, or do something more, or you know what, I'm not going to get bogged down by people who want me to go in this direction or that direction. It's like, pay more attention to what it is I want to do, because they see you doing that, Divine Feminine. So they're kind of bunkering down to kind of, I feel like, get back on their feet or get themselves back in some way. Okay, higher self activation, that's that getting more serious, connecting to that inner voice that says, okay, do you remember what it is you want to do? Like, do you remember what it is you came here to do and the kind of impact that you came here to have? What kind of mark you're going to leave on the world? I feel like because your masculines have surrounded themselves with like kind of like lower level energies, like they don't ask themselves these kind of questions in terms of like what kind of mark do you want to leave on the world. I feel like a lot of your divine masculines feel that spark. Okay, they do. They ask themselves this question. They have like that inner part of them that wants to do more, but they surround themselves with people who don't, who may prefer to like indulge or squander, or their capacity to be open to big things. It's very limited. Okay, and the only time I feel like a lot of your divine masculines ever feel that spark is when you're around divine feminine. Let's get their thoughts on the divine feminine. Okay, assistants, spirit guides. Okay, so they may see you as that type of energy, or ever since you've come into their life or you've met them, you provide that constant assistance, or your energy seems to constantly act as this reminder that there's something more out there. That's why no one can touch this spiritual connection. Okay, we have the divine feminine wanting to come out of the deck here. I feel like that's why nothing can touch the spiritual connection between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Okay, the breakthroughs and the epiphanies are what keep you guys going. Okay, you constantly act as a reminder to this masculine that there's something more, and vice versa. I feel like when the divine masculine does make that appearance in your life, they tend to rock your world in ways that really push you as well, to bring through a lot of your intuitive manifestations that you have in your head. So it's like you two are kind of going back to that place of wanting to work off of each other's energy again. Okay, your masculines again bunkering down to work on this stuff. Self-worth, self-development, I feel, comes with the forming structure and solid foundation. Okay, so that's going hand in hand with the divine masculine collective. Okay, they could be thinking about you a lot as well, feeling more attracted to you. I feel like at times, divine feminine, many of your masculines may be having flashbacks, or they're coming to terms with the fact that the reason that they've maybe pushed you away or pushed your energy away is because you also serve as like a seriousness, right? Like a serious reminder to do more, to be more, right? It's like you have to give up bad habits in order to have more energy, or be more resilient, or beat the clock and hit the gym so that you can have more energy to get more done in the day. I feel like a lot of your masculines, they've lost sight of that. They've lost sight of, not indulging and not giving in to lower vibrational things that really want to take your vibration so that it stops you from really reaching your goals, your dreams, okay? But the divine feminine serves as that reminder for a lot of your divine masculines to, I feel like, make some serious commitments to themselves, okay? And that might have a lot to do with self-love. See, we have the words creation on there, okay? You remind them to love themselves. If anything, love on themselves. And I feel like that's why this connection can't die. You serve as that genuine friendship in their life. Sorry, am I talking too loud for you, babe? I'm so sorry. You okay? You just reacting to my voice? No, I know you. I think I talk too loud. Okay, but yeah, intentions and creation. Okay, so I do feel like that is your message to this divine masculine. Okay, and that's why, like, I feel like in that past reading, it's that energy coming up again where this connection between you two, like, that's why that passion and that chemistry exists. Okay, that's why you two can't get enough of one another. It's like you pull each other back on track. Because I really do feel like a lot of your divine masculines are gearing up to, do more. Okay, that's just what I'm getting, is to do more. But in order to do more, like, there's work to be done. And I feel like, allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay, and I feel like this is in regards to you and heart-to-heart conversations. Expect a lot of telepathy, and I feel like guidance as well, divine feminine. Like, you might find yourself providing a lot of high counsel or wise counsel or motivation, or this more gentle energy towards your divine masculine in general, to kind of help them through, because in order to do big things, they have to first give up a lot of these things that are holding their vibration down. Okay, and I feel like that in itself could be a rough energy. Okay, let's get a little bit of tarot on that and see what it is they're working with. Okay, what areas of their life is being affected in order for movement forward? Okay, you have the Chariot knocking the divine masculine card right over. Okay, and I feel like the Chariot card too represents like just action in general, because it is coming out here with the Four of Swords. So I feel like now is the time to not sit around and adapting that attitude of like, it's okay to, I think, have compassion for ourselves, but we never want to feel sorry for ourselves or sit in that self-sabotage energy for too long, which I kind of feel like some of your masculines may feel like this with a lot of the epiphanies and realizations and breakthroughs that they're having, especially when it comes to like repeating certain lessons. Okay, I feel like a sense of embarrassment or guilt around this. Going in another direction only to end up with the same people, same issues, same kind of conflicts, like really just this whole big energy of not going anywhere, like always just kind of shooting the shit with people and you're not going places. And I feel like that's okay if you don't want to go places, but I feel like for your divine masculines, they want to go places. That's the thing. They can't escape that part of them that feels that spark. I think spark came up, right? Renewal and spark. That's what they can't escape, is that there's something within them, and you have a lot to do with this divine feminine, because again, you could be taking every opportunity as they come and like riding it with like this Chariot energy here. Okay, that's why you haunt them. That's why they can't stop looking at you. That's why the karmic energy haunts you and wants to knock you off the Chariot. It's because you're pulling the divine masculine away from people using them for their money, their resources, their time, their energy. A lot of your divine masculines, they don't know reciprocation, eh? Like a lot of your divine masculines, they'll fit the bill at a lot of these parties and stuff like that. I feel like one of the lower vibrational kind of shame and guilt energies that they feel is like spending too much money on people and never getting back anything in return, and always ending up in this, where is that card? Yeah, this Four of Swords energy, right? Always depleted. The reason you feel tired around these people is because they don't give back in any way, shape, or form, okay? That's why they have so much regret. That's why a lot of you have been feeling that in the collective with a lot of your divine masculines, is like guilt and regret towards you, divine feminine. It's because, the Empress, you sit heavy with them. I feel like they couldn't, break you in a sense. You represent strength, the world here represents fertility. Okay. They see you as powerful. They see you as in charge of yourself, your journey. You continuously represent, I feel, like that inner drive and that ambition towards like making your mark in this world in some way, shape, or form. Like that fight within you to do that, it's the same spark or fight that a lot of your divine masculines have within them, but it gets like dulled down by karmic energy. It's like this flame within them, okay? And there's this flame within you, and your flame, it's like you keep it going. You do everything in your power to keep that flame going, bright. Hello. Am I talking loud again? I can't make it out, guys. She literally like took her paw out and just like pushed me a little on my arm. I'm sorry. So it's because I'm getting passionate, and that's why my voice is like, going loud again. But anyways, yeah, like they see you as, just kind of, and look at that, the Chariot's a number 7. Like you have that confidence, divine feminine, and that spark within them, like it doesn't die. You represent that spark. So I feel like when they look at you, or when they spy or watch you or keep an eye on you, as much as they want to push this connection away, they realize that a lot of the reason that they push it away is because it's triggering. It's like, I don't want to look at what you're doing because that makes me feel like I should be doing more. And they know that they should be doing more. And then it gets them to kind of take a closer look at, the people around them. And the self-worth energy. You know, am I really doing what I want to be doing? Or how come I can't get out of this cycle of surrounding myself with these people? Okay, so yeah. All right, so that's what I have for this reading. You know, I feel like with heart-to-heart conversations, you know, honestly discussing your feelings with one another, like pay attention to synchronicities around this kind of energy, okay? A lot of your divine masculines kind of hermiting now, or just having to let go of certain things and just let it unfold. Just let it unfold, but they are being called to, in a sense, let go of these same situations I feel like they've tried to let go of before. Like, I'm getting such a sour feeling, you know? It's like this embarrassed energy of having to sound so repetitive and so redundant, you know? But many of you, I feel in the feminine energy, it's like you kind of just know that that's how it goes, you know, on this journey. I feel like because you maybe have that inner wisdom of understanding that it's this constant motion of lessons and experiences that we go through. I feel like they're also counting on your compassion as well with this Empress energy. And a lot of you might end up seeing that with a lot of the things that are coming through with, like, just feeling your masculine's energy heavier than you normally would. Another thing too I'm seeing with the divine feminines is that you're also not budging. Like, even though you may be feeling their energy strongly around you, a lot of you are just observing it at this time without taking any kind of action. And that really does represent the Empress energy here, because maybe you could be the one who is kind of just forcing this motion of letting things, or that's kind of opposite of what I'm trying to say here, but just letting things unfold naturally. It's not that you're forcing that feeling, but it's like you're more in control of that feeling of letting things unfold naturally. Okay, you are just kind of slowly observing at this time, and that observation I too feel comes from this inner wisdom of knowing that eventually your divine masculines would have this breakthrough or epiphany, and I feel now is the moment, or now is the time where they're realizing it, they're going through it. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have for you guys for this one. I will catch you in the next one, okay? All right, take it easy, guys. Bye.